is the moment, tonight is the night.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a detailed look at Dogelon Mars and breaking down what's going on with its price action. We'll cover key support, key areas of resistance, analyze Fibonacci levels, check EMAs, RSI momentum, and talk about what might be next for ELON as we head towards the end of 2025. As always, if you like this kind of analysis, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next updates. All right, so we're looking at the daily time frame here for Dogelon Mars on TradingView. You can see that the price has been stuck under long-term descending trend line, which started back around 2021 bull market highs. Every attempt to break above that trend line has been met with resistance, showing that sellers have kept control over the larger structure. Recently, though, price came all the way down to retest macro support zone around 707. This level acted as key accumulation range before the latest bounce. That zone could be signaling some renewed buying interest. So, you know, what are we up right now? Yeah, 32%. So we've got a little rocket ship icon sitting near the price, which honestly captures the sentiment here. Dogelon is down deep, but potentially loading fuel for the next move higher. So right now we're coming down, we're picking up gas, we're picking up jet fuel, and then it's only a matter of time before this thing starts heading to the moon, right? Which is where we all want to be. Yeah, I've been here for like 4 years, so let's go Dogelon. Now, next, let's talk about the Fibonacci retracement levels. I've plotted them from the all-time high to the cycle low, and they highlight where major resistance levels might appear on the way up. So the 2366 sits around 601, and then we got the 382 near 14, 6014. These levels have historically acted as a turning point. When price manages to break above and hold them, we often see trend reversals and sustained rallies. What I mean by that is, I know in my other videos we just say, hey, if we come back here it gets stuck, but I'm kind of trying to be a little bit more professional in my videos. But for on a professional tone, yeah, you know, reversals and sustained rallies, right? But to put it, to Mickey Mouse it and put it in basic terms, and like I always say in my update videos, if we come up here and if we get stuck, we made a lower high, we're still validating this downtrend and this major structure, and we are going to come back down, which has happened every single time with Dogelon Mars. So for now, Dogelon Mars is still consolidating below the 236 fib, but if it can reclaim that level and close above it, that would be our first confirmation the buyers are stepping back in. But we got a long ways to go, right? I mean, we have another 80% to go, and we have to keep in mind 80% to go, and then we have to actually close. We have to actually maintain price action over that. Now, let's talk about the EMAs. I've got the 20, 50, 100, and 200-day averages plotted. Right now, price is sitting below all of them, which confirms that we're still technically in a bearish phase. But here's the interesting part. All those EMAs are starting to flatten and tighten together, which often happens before a major trend change, okay? The first short-term signal to watch would be the daily close above the 20-day EMA, followed by momentum through the 50-day EMA. So we're talking about 707, which we're over right now, and then a close over 7079, which is the 50-day. So while we're not in bullish territory yet, the technical setup is slowly shifting from distribution to potential accumulation. Okay. The RSI momentum, you know, we always talk about it, oversold, overbought, but basically it's sitting around 50, which I'm going to explain a little bit. It's neutral. Basically neutral means the momentum can either swing either way from here. But if you look closer, the RSI has been making higher lows while price action has been making lower lows, forming a bullish divergence, a classic early sign that selling pressure is weakening. If the RSI can push above 60 and sustain there, it would confirm that the bullish momentum is building, which could coincide nicely with any breakout above the 20 and 50-day EMAs, which is what we 707 to 7079. Okay. Anyway, I hope that made sense. So let's recap the key levels I'm watching for, which is support at 708. Around 707. This is the base holding the line right now. Immediate resistance at the 236 macro, which is 601. Major resistance at 60143, which is the 382. And macro resistance roughly through 6024 to 603, which again, we need to break this. I don't want to come up here and get stuck and come back down. The top of the broader range is likely where we'd see heavy profit taking if we rally that far, because keep in mind that is, I mean, what is that? Like, people buying right now are going to get out at 250 to 4x, you know, that's a 4x right there. So just keep that in mind. If Dogelon Mars can reclaim the 20 EMA and flip that first fib level into support, it could see a stage for a trend reversal heading into 2026. On the other hand, if we do break below 708 again, we might see one more leg down before a true bottom forms, but that could present long-term accumulation opportunities for believers in this project. Okay. So basically, to wrap it up, Dogelon Mars is sitting at critical turning point. The long-term chart still leans bearish, but early signals on the RSI and EMA suggest that momentum may be shifting. If we start to see volume picking up and daily closes above those short-term EMAs, we could finally be looking at the start of a new accumulation cycle. So keep an eye on those fib levels and the momentum indicators, or you could just come over here and get your daily dose of Dogelon, right? The next phase could define whether ELON stays grounded or finally takes off again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like and subscribe for weekly and daily crypto TA updates and my opinion on these coins. I'll keep you posted as we track Elon's next big move. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.